the crossbar. Goal! And the Giants flipped off the goal team. A switch to left field and down for a base hit.
Hunterdon Central is going to win the state finals here tonight.
Mark it on the board. Touchdown, Red Devils. On the deflection. On the deflection. Hunterdon Central.
And join us today on the Red Devils pregame show. It's Red Devils senior Angie Vargas. Angie, it's senior day. Time to reflect a little bit. You look back on your memories as a Red Devil, what stands out the most?
I think just putting in the hours of training, like over the summer. For me, like I've gone to the pickups in the summer and just all the training, and it really helps like bond with the team and just gain that strength over the summer going into the season. I think that's really important. And over the years, something that stands out to me is just like training in general and just putting in the work.
Has it sunk in a little bit that the days are starting to wind down, and how does that make you feel?
Yeah, it's definitely emotional because it's like senior year, it's my last season at Central, and the program has just been something really nice to be a part of. And over the years, I've just met so many people, and recently just like starting to realize that it's just going to be really an emotional time.
When you look back at this point of your life years from now, what do you think you'll remember the most?
Just being part of such a great team and just being part of the competitive environment at Hunterdon Central and being able to be a member of the soccer program.
And that was Red Devils senior Angie Vargas. Stay tuned next for the Red Devils against Rutgers Prep.
Hello and welcome to Hunterdon Central Regional High School. Today's girls soccer matchup. Rutgers Prep Argonauts and your Hunterdon Central Red Devils. Tonight we'd like to take a moment to recognize the 2023-2024 Hunterdon Central Lady Red Devil senior class. First, we'd like to send a special congratulations to the senior of Rutgers Prep, Sarai Parker. Congratulations to you, and good luck the rest of the way. First, we'd like to take a moment and thank our senior class and your parents for your commitment and dedication to our program. Over the last 4 years, you've not only done wonderful things on the soccer field, you've built great relationships, and we hope that these memories will last a lifetime in your future endeavors. So congratulations to you. Please join us in the special ceremony honoring our class of 2024 players who have been an important part of the Central Soccer program. We are proud to introduce our small and mighty class of 2024 Senior Lady Red Devils. First up, number 3, Lexi Dendis. Lexi is joined by her parents, Brian and Beth Dendis. Lexi is a 4-year varsity player, serving 2 years as their captain. To date, she has contributed 32 goals, 21 assists to the Lady Red Devil soccer program. Lexi currently plays club soccer for STA Girls Academy. She has been recognized for the last 2 years on both the first team in the Skyline Conference and the New Jersey Girls Soccer Coaches Association All-State team. Lexi has committed to play Division I soccer at Middle Tennessee State University and plans to study business. We look forward to watching Lexi compete in the CUSA Conference. Once again, congratulations, number 3, Lexi Dendis. Next up, number 1, Megan Keller. Megan is joined by her parents, Mike and Mary Keller. Megan is the Lady Devils goalkeeper and has played club-level soccer with the New Jersey Premier 2006 girls since 8th grade. In her spare time, she enjoys playing the violin, reading, and hanging out with friends. Megan is hoping to study business when she heads to college in the fall. Once again, congratulations, Megan Keller. Next up, number 11, Angie Vargas Quiros. Angie is joined by her parents, Johnny Vargas and Angels Quiros, and her brother, Sebastian Vargas Quiros. Angie plays club soccer with FC Copa Academy. She will be attending Monmouth University and plans to study business while continuing to play soccer. Her hobbies include playing soccer with her brother, going for walks with her mom, dad, and brother, playing with her dog, hanging out with her friends, spending time on the beach, going to the movies, decorating her room, and watching TV and baking. Once again, congratulations, number 11, Angie Vargas. And finally, number 5, Alessandra Wallace. Alessandra is joined by her parents, Kevin and Trish Wallace. Unfortunately, Allie tore her ACL twice during the soccer career at Central. She has worked hard to get back onto the field both times and is especially happy she was able to get back and play her senior season. Allie is narrowing her college search down to a few schools within Boston, Maryland, and the Carolinas. She is planning to study law or international business. Once again, congratulations, Allie Wallace. Please join me in a round of applause. Let's give our 2024 senior class players and congratulate you on your careers, and good luck the rest of the way.
All right, welcome folks to Stewart Field on this absolutely gorgeous October evening here. 74 degrees here in Flemington, and tonight we have some girls soccer here on HCTV. It's a big night, senior night for Central, and they're taking on undefeated Rutgers Prep. I'm George Urquhart alongside Josh Chaco. And Josh, how do you expect Central to get or set the tone, get the energy going tonight against this very good Rutgers Prep team?
Yeah, George, these teams faced off on September 18th. Rutgers Prep came on top 2-0, but that was in the beginning of the season, so both teams were just getting settled. Central's home this time, have home field advantage, and senior night, as you just said. I just had the ceremony going, so hopefully the girls will the team will rally the seniors and get a win here.
Yeah, and hopefully here that senior night energy will kick in for Central, and they could, send Rutgers Prep a message. It would be big for them to get Rutgers Prep's first loss of the season. This Rutgers Prep team, hard to beat though. Hard to not lose by a lot to, actually. They average outscoring their opponents by 2.8 goals. Which when I saw that, I averaged it out.
Definitely
when I looked
unreal.
at the scores
Yeah.
over the games, and that just blew my mind. That they average almost outscoring their opponents by 3, which is pretty crazy, especially in soccer. So we have the anthem next here.
At this time, we ask that you please rise. Remember to remove your hats as we honor America in the singing of our national anthem by Hunterdon Central student Caitlin Osborne.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, welcome back, folks. We're getting set here for the first half between Central and Rutgers Prep. Josh, you got anything on your mind right now about this game tonight?
Yeah, both these teams have 7 wins on the season. Central 7-1-1. Rutgers Prep 7-0, so they have not lost yet this year. So this is definitely Central's second toughest matchup this year. First one was Rutgers Prep actually on September 18th, where they did lose 2-0.
This is a team that is just super duper strong, very, very challenging to beat. There have been some teams that have come close. Last couple games have been separated by 1 for Rutgers Prep, which is rare for them because they average that 2.8 over their other teams normally. But Central, they kept it within 2 the last time these two teams played. It's just they needed to get on the board, and they have home field advantage tonight. And there's a good chance. I'm hoping. I'm very hopeful, but that this Central team can maybe get a good start early and put Rutgers Prep back on their heels. Rutgers Prep, a team that is used to playing with the lead, so teams like that sometimes will fall back a bit when a quick strike happens early on in a game or something like that. So that would be a great way for Central to start this one off.
Yeah, Central's last win came on September 30th. The last time they played actually it's been kind of a long time since they played. It was home against Watchung Hills. They won 2-0. And Rutgers Prep last played, pretty sure, 3 days ago. So they have Central has more rest than Rutgers Prep. We'll see how that plays in this game.
I would say Central's legs are pretty fresh compared to Rutgers Prep, especially considering the amount of rest they have. But that can be a good thing and a bad thing. Having a lot of rest, you might maybe get out of your rhythm a little bit because you're not playing in game after game. But sometimes rest can really help out and cause you to have a lot more speed and explosiveness chasing the ball and getting to open opportunities on the field. Whereas a team that's tired, obviously, isn't going to be as good at doing that. Well, yeah, Rutgers Prep, very strong team. They're led by Addison Halpern, 14 goals and 2 assists on the season so far. Pretty insane number right there. Central, she's also a junior, by the way, so they will have her for another season, barring any maybe playing semi-pro like our goalie on the men's team. So you never know with a player like that where they might end up for their senior year, but Rutgers Prep probably would be glad to have her back.
Yeah, I found it interesting that Rutgers Prep only has 1 senior, Sarai Parker.
Yeah.
With how good they are. They'll only have 1 senior to lead this team is kind of.
To only have 1 senior and be 7-0, basically a young team, but 7-0 is pretty remarkable. Speaking of seniors, our team captain Lexi Dendis also leads the team in scoring, 7 goals, 3 assists. Very solid season for her. Very strong forward, and Be interesting to see how this game starts off here. I presume Megan Keller will get the start in net tonight. She's played in 8 games, has 37 saves. It's a pretty big number. Sarai Parker, the goaltender, and the only senior for Rutgers Prep, has played in 7 games with 32 saves, so pretty similar stats between the two. Unfortunately, we don't get to see the shots faced here. Unlike the hockey stats that we get maybe in the wintertime, we get to see save percentage and stuff like that. That is not something that's available with soccer, so 37 saves, that's a lot. I did not average those out per game, which I probably should have, but looks like we're going to get started here real soon. Teams are breaking formation here. Looks like Vargas will start here in the center for Central.
Vargas, one of 4 seniors that was just celebrated by Central, along with Megan Keller, Lexi Dennis, and Allie Wallace.
Oh, here we go. This is going to be the start of this senior night matchup here on HCTV. Central looking for some redemption against the team that handed them their only loss on the season so far this year. Rutgers Prep looking to continue their strong season. Here is Johnston, is going to pass it back here to Wallace. Wallace, as we were told during the senior night presentation, tore her ACL twice. Very
Brutal.
exciting to see her out there on the field tonight. They're handling the ball early on in this game here. Rutgers Prep with possession here. A little bit of stumbling on the words there from me. I'll drop it back into their own end and control. So number 2 for Rutgers Prep. Oh, a good pass up. Good return pass there, but that one came out. So this is Artashi on the throw in here. Passing it up, looking for Johnston. Headed ahead by Dendis. Looking for Givand. Here is that one, kind of Givand. Thank you, Mr. Johnson. So, Rutgers Prep getting the throw in here. Look up ahead. Dendis able to turn it the other way. This one sent across for Hopkins. This one goes out, and Wallace tried to keep it in, but that's going to slide out, and Rutgers Prep will get the throw in here. Fighting for it on the edge there from Central. It's won by Central, but it's eventually taken back here by Rutgers Prep. And they'll kick it in. Turned immediately the other way towards Vargas by Central. Rutgers Prep will get the throw in here. This one's sent. Another fight here between everyone for the ball there. There was quite a few players there. Couldn't pick anyone out of the mix. Here's Central on it. Fancinelli passed it ahead. Here goes Rutgers Prep back the other way. Fancinelli will kick it back out. That one's off. Looking for Vanilla. Here goes Lauren Vanilla. She's going to try and make her way around. Artashi tried to send it the other way, but it goes out off her foot. So, another throw in here for Rutgers Prep. Sending it back is Rutgers Prep. Passes a little too far, and Fancinelli is able to send it into the attacking zone for Central. Tashi can't quite turn the ball. So Rutgers Prep will get another throw in here. Very back and forth around midfield to start this game. Artashi's going to send it. There's Vargas on it. Vargas didn't quite put enough on it there. Looking for Johnson. Here's number 23 for Rutgers Prep, playing it to the outside. Looking down that edge. Rutgers Prep with their first opportunity here. With a shot in on net, Keller's able to turn it away. Good start from Megan Keller there. Good positioning, able to turn it away to safety on the stop there. Keller will punt it out here to about the 40-yard line. Rutgers Prep will regain possession. Rutgers Prep with the early shot there and the early offensive possession. Oh, and there's a hit there. No call, so it's going to go the other way. Here goes Dendis. Dendis with some speed down the edge. The Rutgers Prep player able to steer it away. Dendis putting the pressure on, though. Good moves from Rutgers Prep there, but Artashi's there. There goes Artashi. He's going to put it towards the center. It's collected by Rutgers Prep and kicked the other way. Sent back in there by Vanilla, but it's kicked the other way. What a boot from Rutgers Prep there. And Fancinelli is going to just kick this one out here to stop that attack. Sprinting for it was Givand, and not quite fast enough there, so Rutgers Prep will get back on it. Rutgers Prep having some very strong passing early on. That's what led to that first opportunity. Spending most of their time in the attacking zone here through these first about 5.5 minutes. Central trying to get it out of there. Hopkins is going to collect it here, looking for Wallace. Wallace does a good job to keep it in and knock it off the Rutgers Prep player and get the throw in there. Nice play there. To Johnson looking for Vargas. But Rutgers Prep will get back on it here. Josh, what do you see from the start of this game here?
Well, you definitely see the battle between these teams. As we know, these teams are two of the best in the Skyline Conference, and it shows here early. Both teams, Rutgers Prep had a good look, good save there by Megan Keller, but Crowder wanted a call there, didn't get one. But Rutgers Prep definitely on offense has looked good with their formations. There's that long kick there.
They've looked very strong so far early on here. There's a bit of a shove to Dendis, but seems like the refs are calling it tight. Ooh. What's the call here? Be Central ball. So, I was going to say, I thought I saw a shove there. Bit of a late whistle, but here they go. Here's Herb's going to knock it up ahead for Artashi. Here's Dendis. Dendis is going to send it across for Allie Wallace. Wallace found, can't quite see the number from here. I think that's Hopkins. And there's going to be Central ball. Running into each other there were Vargas and a Rutgers Prep player. Here's the throw in from Wallace. That one ends up being intercepted by Rutgers Prep, but Hopkins is able to get back on it here. Sending it back for Fancinelli. Fancinelli has a lead in to Vanilla here. Or Vanella's going to drop it back for Artashi. He's going to send it high for Sarai Parker. She'll collect it here. So shot opportunity there for Central.
It's not hit hard enough.
This is a tough angle, too. It's good to at least get it on net there. You never know what happens. It could go off Parker there in a weird way and turn into a rebound goal. Here goes Rutgers Prep on the possession, but it's taken back the other way by Central. Johnston has Hopkins on a very nice pass right around the Rutgers Prep player. A nice intercept there from Vargas. This one's kicked the other way, all the way into the Central end. Here's Fancinelli fighting with it. She ends up winning the battle there until a second Rutgers Prep player comes and is knocked down. So, see what the call is here. Just be a free kick for Rutgers Prep from about the 41-yard line. About 9 minutes have gone by. This one early, still no score. Opportunity on each end to start this one out. Keller had a nice save. Pretty strong shot from Rutgers Prep. And they'll send it in here to the Lions' Den of players. This one's taken the other way by Central. Is just a little too far for Lauren Vanilla there. And Rutgers Prep will get a throw in here. And sent across. A good throw. Ooh. Rutgers Prep had a chance there to take it right in. Artashi's going to try and kick this one out. That is Givon fighting off a Rutgers Prep player there. And here goes all the way back to Hopkins. Hopkins will try and play it out, but it's played off of number 12, the Rutgers Prep here. And that one goes out, and it will be Central's ball here. I was going to say it did look like it went off the Rutgers Prep player last, but it's hard to tell what they were actually calling. Oh, and a good send out there from Central there. I believe that was Sarah Erb. One goes out eventually. And Central will get the throw in here. Comes all the way up to Parente. Just got subbed in. Looks like they switched Vargas for Parente here. Rutgers Prep on the throw in here. Gonna look, Artashi's able to get in the way of that. This one goes all the way over Givon. Ooh, takes a big hit. And Givon's gonna be slow to get up here. That was a rough hit right in front there. Just looking for the ball. I think both players were looking for the ball. She's able to get up pretty quickly though. Good thing for Central there. So here's Dendis with the free kick after the two players collided. We'll send it all the way into the attacking end. Artashi's able to win the race to that ball. And that one will go off a Rutgers Prep player. So a throw in for Central here. Deep in Rutgers Prep territory. Just missed the pass for Johnston, but it's now taken the other way by Rutgers Prep. Rutgers Prep looking up ahead. I'm going to settle it here. Oh, a good pass back there. Oh, and that goes off the back foot of a Rutgers Prep player, and it's taken the other way by Central. Here's Vanilla looking for Parente, but it's going to slide all the way to Parker, the lone senior on this Rutgers Prep team. Soraya Parker's going to knock this one out here and find number 12. Good punt there from Soraya Parker. Very accurate. And here's Artashi going to send it the other way. Oh, Vanilla. I want up high there. Looked like hit her in the face pretty good, but she was able to just keep going. Parente found Johnston. Back to Parente here. Chance developing here for Central. All the way into Givon. That one is taken back by Rutgers Prep, but Givon stays on it. Oh, and a shot opportunity there from Johnson. Here's another shot from further out. Big save by Park. Oh, and it's over the net for Vanilla. Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness. Parker makes a remarkable save. Net wide open there for Lauren Vanilla, but
Perfectly drewn up there, George. Just a little high on the kick.
so we see
Seemed
that.
like everyone thought that was going to go in, but that definitely would have set the tone in this game early on.
We see plays like that all too often in soccer. Lauren Vanilla is not alone in that. And
Certainly not.
It's so rare you get an opportunity like that in front of the net that a lot of times it's almost kind of scary, you know? Like
yeah,
you
sometimes
get right
those are the hardest shots.
You get right in front of the net like that, and then it's like, oh my goodness, the net's wide open, you know? I think that was kind of what happened there for Vanilla. She's had a strong start to this game, so hopefully she can keep that going. Finish it next time. Here's Rutgers Prep trying to take it back the other way, but Vanella's back on it here for Central. Looking for Atashi. The pass is just a little too far, and Rutgers Prep will turn it the other way. And a nice move there by number 2 of Rutgers Prep. And here's number 28 for Rutgers Prep, finding number 23. Sending it into the central end here. It's kicked out by Fancinelli. Looking for Parente. Johnston staying strong on it. A good win of possession by Johnston. Here's Fancinelli. Fancinelli's going to look ahead, but it's collected by Rutgers Prep and a good kick out. Erb able to turn it the other way, but Rutgers Prep is able to get back on it. Gets rolled over the ball. Gavon tried to send it back out. This one's kicked back into the corner. Fancinelli tried to turn it the other way. Fancinelli does eventually turn it the other way, getting it all the way up to Lauren Vanilla. This one almost got all the way through to Parente, but it's collected by Rutgers Prep. Rutgers Prep is going to bring it back here and take control here. Oop, goes over in there. That will be called here. Central ball. So Josh, this has been a pretty exciting start with that offensive opportunity for Central.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a 0-0 game, but that doesn't mean by any means that it's been a boring start to this game. Seems like any minute now we'll have a score by the way that both these teams are playing.
Now we're just about almost halfway through this first half here. Almost halfway through the half. Been one very, very good chance for Central to get on the board. What a nice intercept of that pass from Atashi, but this is taken the other way by Rutgers Prep. Danger zone here, and Wallace does a great job to steer that one out of harm's way. So Rutgers Prep will get a throw-in deep in Central territory here. Here's the throw from Rutgers Prep. Have possession down low, but it's intercepted by Johnston. Johnston was looking ahead for Parente. That one bounces off a few bodies in front and goes the other way. This one's collected here by Central. Givon looking for Dendis. Dendis found Vanilla. Vanella's going to try to catch up to it, but she can't quite get there. There's Rutgers Prep back on it here with the throw-in. Sends it over. Dendis is able to collect it. Ooh. Kick was up high there. And Central will get the ball, though, as it never went off of Lauren Vanella's foot there. That one sent back out there. Rutgers Prep ends up sending it out. Tashi's going to look for Johnston. Johnston gets it up to Parente, but tough angle for her. Rutgers Prep plays it off of her, and they will get the ball back here. Here's the throw in, intercepted by Johnston, but it'll bounce right out. Here's Rutgers Prep. Some nice passing off the heads, but it is intercepted by Dendis, and now it's taken back by Rutgers Prep in their own end. Rutgers Prep trying to settle it, get something going here. They haven't really had many opportunities so far, aside from the one shot on Keller early on. Here comes an opportunity, but this one's going to be picked the other way here for Central, as there is a bit of a collision there between Artachi and the Rutgers Prep player. So here's the free kick out. Looked like she was going to boot that one way downfield, but Herb decided to go close. Here is Dendis. Dendis looking for Parente. And a good head to keep it away from Parente from the Rutgers Prep player, but we'll come back to Central here as Vanilla is going to throw it in for Johnston. Johnston, that eventually found its way to Lexi Dendis. This one is put back in and then out. Central ball again here. Or Vanilla. Lexi Dendis uncovered. Back to Vanilla. He's going to look in the center for Johnston. Johnston settles it for Dendis. Dendis with a nice move. Back across to Givond. Givond sends it back to Givond. This one's kicked the other way here. And Hopkins gets tripped up there, and the Central ball here, I believe. What is going on here?
Not really sure.
You can't quite tell sometimes from up here what the refs are doing, but it looks like it will be Givon's ball eventually here as everyone sorts everything out. Nope, it will be Artashi's. So, Central ball nonetheless here.
It's only 7 yards. Back 'em up.
Good setup here for a goal off a good look.
This is a very big opportunity here for Central to get on the board.
Opportunities you want to capitalize on.
Under 20 minutes to go in this first half here. No score yet. Very few opportunities to. It seems like a very tight game between the two teams. There's very little space given aside from maybe just that Central opportunity. I mean, there was the one opportunity for... Oh, and the rebound comes out right in front. Oh, man.
What a kick on the...
That was yet another opportunity very, very close there, and it's going to be a corner for Central as well, so the opportunity will continue. That rebound, man, that rebound. There was two Central players right in front there, but none of them could corral it. There's Lauren Vanilla on the
still have a corner kick
corner
here.
kick. Vanilla puts it in the center. That one just a little too far off, but Wallace is going to try and keep the play going. Wallace would look back inside. Hopkins is able to turn it the other way, but Rutgers Prep will clear it out. Dendis trying to get under it. This one's going to come all the way back to Herb here. Herb will play it out. Just to slow down the Rutgers Prep attack there. Maybe let her defense get back. Dendis with a nice play there to get it into Central hands. And this is going to be sent the other way. Here is Parente trying to fight for it. It will eventually bounce out for Rutgers Prep. So Central will collect it here. Lauren Vanilla finds Givon. Back to Vanilla here. Looking for Johnston, but it's a little too far. This one's sent the other way by Dendis. Good play. Givon fought for it, but it will be won back by Rutgers Prep in the end. Wallace can't quite get to that one. This is taken by Rutgers Prep with a chance here to put something together, and here they come. Keller's able to get out. Big save by Megan Keller there. Well done by Megan Keller. She read the play all the way. Just got there right before the Rutgers Prep player could put a real shot in.
Yeah, it's great effort there. Put her body on the line.
Yeah, where Megan Keller was, a very dangerous place to be. Could have got kicked in the face. Remember, you and I were here calling a boys soccer game, and I believe Sam Freed got kicked in the face pretty hard. Did return in that game. Keller
Always got to be careful as the goalie.
Keller with a great save there. Looking like she might have to make another one, but Central's going to turn it around here as Vanella's able to put it out. But another corner. Why did I say corner? What am I thinking? It's a throw-in. But it is from a good place on the field for Rutgers Prep. Vanella's just able to prevent that from being a corner kick there. So Rutgers Prep showing a little bit of urgency. That will eventually find its way out. Refs with 3 whistles. It's like a substitution here for Rutgers Prep. 14:40 to go in this first half. Rutgers Prep with a couple opportunities here. Megan Kellers came up big on both shots here in this first half, and Central defense so far has been doing a pretty good job keeping it from getting shot on goal.
George, the fact that you stated earlier that Rutgers Prep outscores their opponent by almost 3 goals per game this season, and the fact that it is 0-0 in this game just shows how good Central is. That they are as good as this team. They're able to keep up with them, not letting them, let them take over in this first half.
Yeah, I mean, Central has looked very strong in this first half. For a while, it looked like Central actually had the better play. Definitely had some more opportunities, but
yeah, they've gotten their fair share of good looks in this one. Obviously, maybe some nerves of senior night might have trickled in with some of those open opportunities, but they've definitely gotten their fair share of good looks early on.
Yes, that they have, and they've been able to stay, pretty good with this. This is a very strong team, and they've looked just as strong as this Rutgers Prep team. So there's the kick out from Central there, and they'll get the ball as well, as it did go off a Rutgers Prep player. Fancinelli will be taking the kick here from the 35. If Central can turn the tide of the last couple minutes, as Rutgers Prep had the better play over the last probably about 5 or so minutes. Here's Artashi looking in, and Parente is able to get on it here. Parente staying with it. Parente still on it. Oh, and Dennis was almost able to keep that in, but it's taken back the other way. Oh, look at the speed from Dennis to get back in front of the play there. This comes all the way back. Danger zone for Keller, and that's wide of the net from Rutgers Prep. So, there you go. There's another missed opportunity. Both teams are having them. Megan Keller, good positioning there, though, to force that one wide. So Central will get the ball here as a couple big opportunities from Rutgers Prep in a row. Here's our Tashi. Tashi finds Dendis. Dendis is going to send one for Parente. Parente is able to stay on it. Finds Johnston. Opportunity developing here for Central. Rutgers Prep. And Johnston's able to steer that one out. So it was Johnston who did touch it last. So that was actually a good play by Rutgers Prep. I don't know what I was looking at there. I guess I thought it went off the foot of the Rutgers Prep player, but it did not. Johnston wasn't able to get around the defender there. So Sarai Parker will kick this one out here. That one got all the way to Lauren Vanella. She sent it the other way. Came all the way back. Here is Artashi. Artashi looking to put it up into the offensive end. Here's Rutgers Prep on the ball. And this is taken the other way. Givon leaves it for number 17, new check into the game. That's Tonke. I apologize if I am pronouncing that name wrong. I am sure I will be corrected at some point. That one came out there, came in and out there. It looked like Rutgers Prep was going to keep on going there, but the ref did see the ball cross the yellow and red line there. So that one goes off of, I'm going to say it touched last, Rutgers Prep there. Another substitution here for Central. Parente is going out for Tenor. Here is Dendis. Dendis will put it back for Artashi. Artashi looking to put it across. Vanessa Tonke was trying to get there, but it was steered away by Rutgers Prep. There's Rutgers Prep on the ball here, and they will send it out. So Central and Allie Wallace will get the throw in here. Fancinelli able to send it out as a Rutgers Prep player was closing very quickly on the ball there. Dendis will send it the other way, looking for Tonke, but it's a little too far, but Tonke is able to get back on it. Here's an opportunity for Central. It's Tonke and Tenor here. And Tonke is tripped up. No call. So this will be sent the other way by Rutgers Prep. Couldn't quite see if Tonke was tripped up or if maybe just tripped over her own feet a bit there. Here's Fancinelli looking for Tenor. Oh, a nice play by Vanilla to get it back into Tenor. Tenor staying with it. Nice play by Tenor. Oh, and she gets knocked there. Fans wanting a penalty there. No call. Here's Herb. Herb's going to send it the other way here for Central. Dendis. That one's just beyond the leg of Dendis, and Vanilla did a good job to slow up the Rutgers Prep players. So it will be Central ball here. Seems like the intensity has came up a bit here, Josh, as there's been a little bit more physical play between the two teams.
Definitely looked like as
there's some more right there. Send it the other way with Vanilla. Looking for Tenor. Just a little too far.
Some words here. Oh,
we got a bit of a fight happening here between Tenor and a Rutgers Prep player. Oh, we got some screaming from Central fans down here. Everyone's getting into it a bit, and there's a yellow card on number 29, a Rutgers Prep.
You could feel it happening, George. It was brewing the past minute.
Yeah, we were watching Tenor bouncing around in there. I think he might have showed Tenora yellow as well. It's good to see some energy here between the two teams.
Yellow card is a automatic substitution for high school.
So I believe they were both shown the yellow card. They're both pushing a bit there.
Yeah, definitely some shoves.
Parente's back in the game here for Central. Now the question is, whose ball is it? And it's going to be Central ball here, as Artashi will take it. Fair amount of parents getting into it as well, as that's not uncommon at all in these Central soccer games, both boys and girls soccer. So, see what the refs are calling here. So it is unclear who's going to get the possession now. Looks like Central will be getting it here with Artashi. A little unclear as to what we're waiting for right now. It's the clock is not quite what the refs would like. So a timing issue here. There it is. So, looks like we should be good to go here now. Artashi with a throw in here. He's gonna look for Parente. Parente tried to cross it for Johnson. Parente is able to get back on it here, just a little too far. And it will be Sarai Parker's ball. Parker's gonna, in all likeliness, boot this one quite far here. There it goes. That's gonna just go right out, almost take out the cameraman on the sideline there. So a little bit of an errant pass there. And it goes off.
Again, almost took out the cameraman.
The cameraman is just not in a good place right now. Probably getting some great shots down there, but it is a dangerous job.
Definitely, got to keep your head up.
There's a nice change of direction there by Artashi. Here goes Parente. Played it off a Rutgers prep player, so it'll be Central ball here with the throw-in. Vanilla finds Parente. Oh, and Rutgers prep is able to take it back over. And Artashi got in the way of that one. Substitution here for Rutgers prep. It's like they're bringing 29 back into the game here. And Tenor is going to be up next for Central as well. Be interesting to see if those two butt heads again. I'm sure they both got a talking to at the bench.
Yeah.
Vanessa Tonke trying to send that the other way. Givond. Is she able to get possession? No, it's going to be Rutgers prep ball again here.
Just under 5 minutes left.
Yes, under 5 in this first half here. Pretty eventful. A lot of back and forth.
Yeah. Doesn't show on the scoreboard, but this has definitely been a game that has gotten you on the edge of your seat.
And hopefully it will show on the scoreboard for Central here.
Definitely.
Here's Rutgers prep on it. On a nice pass there. Setting it up well. But Vanessa's able to get her leg out in front of that one. This one taken back. And a boot in. It's sent the other way by Fancinelli. And Dendis will clear it out of harm's way. Smart play there from Lexi Dendis. This will come all the way down. Parente had a chance at it, but it comes all the way back to Dendis here. Dendis able to stay with it. Dendis with some good moves. This one is sent up high. Here's Vanilla to Artashi. Vanilla gets back on it. Vanilla staying with it well. Sends it over and into the corner. Ooh, and Vanessa Tonke was almost able to keep that central ball, but here comes Tenor back into the game here. Sarai Parker will send this one out. It's kicked on the edge there. Rutgers Prep trying to get on it. As Parente was able to somewhat steer it in Central's way. Comes back to Dendis to Vanilla. Vanilla looking for Tenor. Just a little too far in front. As Rutgers Prep was able to play that well. Back the other way and a kick up high. Dangerous kick, no call there. And a nice play from Dendis to send it out. It seemed like a very dangerous kick there, right in the face. Almost hit her in the face there. That was definitely a little suspect. No call from the refs. 2:18 to go here as Rutgers Prep gets a throw in deep in Central territory. That one's battled for. It comes to the center here. Settled with a shot. And Keller will take care of that one with ease. Megan Keller having a great start to this game. Couple big saves early on and then been able to read it well. Here is Rutgers Prep with it. Under 2 minutes to go in this first half here. Oh, almost intercepted there by Hopkins. It's taken the other way again. We'll send it in. Danger here. Good defense and a good job there by Central. It's corralled in to Keller. Keller's gonna let some of this time tick away here, as to not let another opportunity for Rutgers Prep happen. Here is Dendis. Dendis will kick this out, looking for Tenor. Now this one bounces around quite a bit in between a bunch of players there. Herb will settle it, looking for Artashi. Artashi's able to get it up to Tenor here, and that one just pops off the leg there. Tough one to corral for Tenor, so Rutgers Prep will get back on it here. 30 seconds to go roughly here for the first half. Here goes Vanilla. Vanilla looking up for Tenor, and Rutgers Prep will let that go out. Time running out here in this first half. That one bounces out again. Who is it going to be on? It's going to be Rutgers Prep ball again with 5 seconds. Looking to see if they can do something here. They cannot. So that's the first half here at Stewart Field. It is a 0-0 game, but boy, it definitely could have been a lot more than that. Central with 2 very big opportunities, and Rutgers Prep with a couple nice opportunities as well. Very exciting game. Any final thoughts, Josh, for that half?
Yeah, I mean, definitely some emotion spilled over between these two teams. You saw that exchange that both Central and Rutgers Prep had. You know, both teams want it, and you got to give props to Megan Keller, who's done a great job today as their goalie, has prevented almost 4 goals. And you're just hoping that the offense kind of picks it up in this next half. Coach Short will definitely go over some of their principles that they've been working on this year during halftime.
Yep. Stay tuned. This is a good one here at Stewart Field.
And joining us here at halftime of the Red Devils Rutgers prep game, it's senior Megan Keller. Megan, it's senior year. The days are starting to wind down. Has it sunk in yet that the games here are limited?
Yeah, it's definitely started to sink in how the season's coming to an end soon, and it's definitely going to be sad when it comes to an end and I don't get to see these girls every day because we definitely became really close throughout the season.
What's it been like being a part of this Red Devils soccer program?
I feel like it's not said enough how much we are as a team and how close we are. I mean, you spend nearly every single day with these girls, and even when we're not playing, we're at pasta parties or doing things together. So it definitely just means a lot, forming this team environment.
Megan, when you years from now look back at this point of your life, what do you think you'll remember the most about your soccer years?
I feel like it's not really going to be the games, the good ones or the bad ones. It's really just going to be about the people who made a difference on my career and just the bonds that I made with everyone.
And that was Red Devils senior Megan Keller here on Senior Day. Stay tuned for second half action.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the second half of Central versus Rutgers Prep. It's been a good game so far. Big opportunities, just slightly off for Central. Two big missed opportunities, but missed opportunities for Rutgers Prep as well. This game could easily be 2-1, 2-2, but we are still sitting here at 0-0. It's going to be very exciting second half, I should say. It's been very exciting first half, so expecting that to continue. Rutgers Prep ball to start the second half.
You know, as you talked about, Central had some opportunities. Both teams actually had some opportunities. Both were either, wide or too high. But
or remarkable saves from Megan
yeah,
Keller, which she made. She made two that I thought, when I saw that break happen, I was like, oh, here we go. But
she's done great today. Put her body on the line, gotten a lot of saves. Special day for her because it's senior night.
Go setting.
Second half about to be underway.
Hopefully for a good start here. Sent back, and here we go. Rutgers Prep. Ooh, just a little too far there. I don't think that went off the Central player, so it will be Central ball right away here in the attacking zone. One bounces off the side there, and this one's kicked out. Oh, watch out, that Prep player is fast. A lot of speed there from Rutgers Prep. Able to get on it, they settle it in the danger zone. Here's a shot just wide of the net there.
Already out the gate, George.
Yeah,
you see
right
how
there.
more aggressive Rutgers Prep was out of the gate.
Quite a lot of speed there from Rutgers Prep.
Yeah, definitely.
That number 8 on Rutgers Prep basically just ran through two Central players there. Looked like it almost had a chance of going all the way to being right in front of the net, but just wide there. Fancinelli set to kick this one off. Sent to the outside there and bounces out. So Wallace will take the ball here for the throw-in. Wallace has Hopkins, Givon, and tied up there in the middle was Parente. This is going to be Central ball here. Givon will get on it. And this will be Dendis. Hard to tell. Guess it's just about where the positioning is on the field here. Here goes Dendis. Gonna send one in deep here. Looking for Vargas and Hopkins. Vargas back on to start this second half. Vargas sends it the other way and finds Hopkins. Hopkins looks over the center there. Oh, and that one bounced in a dangerous area, and it's going to be a corner kick for Central here. Big opportunity to get on the board first for Hunterdon Central. As Givon
George, we saw this in the first half, the corner kick, and now Central had two opportunities there to score.
Yeah,
I've seen this play work for the boys team. I know I've seen it work for the boys team, so definitely have a great shot here of scoring the first goal of the game.
And that first corner kick was very dangerous.
Just a little too high, yeah.
Just a little bit too much air under it there. Here goes Rutgers Prep with it the other way, but it's going to slide out, so we'll come to Artashi for Central. Artashi's going to throw it in. Just fighting it for the edge there. Vargas made a nice play. That freed it up there for Central. This one's going to be sent in looking for Vargas, but it's taken the other way. Dendis was trying to keep it going. Wallace couldn't get it by that Rutgers Prep player, so here comes Rutgers Prep the other way, but it is settled by Central. Back and forth very fast now. The speed has definitely picked up from that first half. Wallace almost got in the way of that one. Oh, no. Rutgers Prep player put their body into that one. Well, in hockey, that would be finishing the check.
Just a good thing we didn't see banter between the two teams after that.
Yeah, there's been a little bit of that earlier in the game. 2 yellow cards assessed. 1 for each team, and would not be surprised to see a little bit more of that. This is, you know, a high-spirited bout between these two teams, both of which very, very good records, and they don't want their records to look bad. You know, they want.
Yeah.
Rutgers Prep really does not want to lose this game, and losing is something that Rutgers Prep has yet to experience this year. So, oh, there's a hold, very, very clear there as the jersey was pulled down. Good call from the refs, but so Fancinelli is gonna take it here for Central. Here's Fancinelli sending it deep here. This is going to be a little far. Oh, good play by the Rutgers Prep player with a nice move to get it up. And another nice move there. And they're going to call it there for on Central. Foot got slightly in front of the Rutgers Prep player and she went over it, so Rutgers Prep's going to get it on it. There's a nice kick there. All the way in. That's going to come all the way into Megan Keller. Keller will punt this ahead. It's going to be fielded by Rutgers Prep, but Gavon was attempting to turn it the other way. Rutgers Prep back on it, though. Oh, and a nice play there from Central. Here's Parente. Parente almost got around the Rutgers Prep player, but sent back the other way. Rutgers Prep will try to send it in. Fancinelli will turn it the other way here. Here's Gavon. Oh, but back for Rutgers Prep. Rutgers Prep had some space there, but it's sent the other way. And what is the call here? Rutgers Prep, very good opportunity right here in the center off of a penalty. So a free kick here for Rutgers Prep. Probably one of the biggest opportunities of the game here for Rutgers Prep, and here it goes. Keller is able to get on it. Good save by Megan Keller. Big game tonight for Megan Keller. As Rutgers Prep's going to slide it across. Ooh, what a move. That one's taken the other way by Central. Bounces off a bunch of players in front. This one eventually played out here. Here is Rutgers Prep. Oh, what a move there from number 17 on that squad. And here is still Rutgers prep ball here. This one's going to go all the way to the net, and Keller will collect it again. Keller's going to punt it out, looking for Vanilla. She's able to get on it. This one's sent up. Get it into the attacking end for Central. Vargas was trying to chase it, and it's going to be Central ball. Central, I feel like it's been a little while since they've been in the offensive zone. So definitely a nice opportunity here. Looks like Vargas is going to be subbed out. Here's Parente. Rutgers prep player hit the deck. No call there, so Central will stay with it here. Here's Johnston. Johnston sent the other way here by Rutgers prep. Comes all the way back to Artashi. Artashi put that one a little bit too far, but Johnston stays back on it. Dendis trying to calculate where it's going. Bounce around quite a few times there. And Rutgers prep will settle it here. Staying with it is Rutgers prep. But this is taken back the other way by Central for the moment. And they will call that. Bit of a ticky-tacky call in my opinion. But
yeah,
did not look like Givon's foot had anything to do with the trip there. But it was a good sell by the Rutgers prep defender. Why am I saying defender? Oh boy. Offensive zone. I mean, that's just, we've been in the defensive zone for too long, I think. That's why that one came out. But from the 30 here, another free kick opportunity for Rutgers prep. They had a good shot opportunity on the last one. From long range, that one's going to go too high.
would have been a field goal.
Through the uprights for Rutgers prep.
No points on that, though.
No points. Could you imagine if you got points for kicking it through the field goal in soccer? What would that be, like 0.1 points or 0.25?
Half a point.
Half a point. I think that would just be like, the goalies would just be like, what am I supposed to do? No one's shooting for the goal, they're just shooting for the uprights. So this will be collected again here by Rutgers prep. Rutgers prep has had the ball for most of this second half.
Yeah, we haven't seen much of Central's offense so far.
Johnston.
But on the same note, they have done a good job of defending, limiting how far Rutgers prep goes.
Yeah, Rutgers prep has had the ball for most of this half, but they've
nothing to show for it.
Yeah, I mean, there's been the shots that Keller has had to stop haven't been, you know, remarkably high danger, but well, there's a nice play by Dendis. Dendis is going to turn it the other way. She has some space and she has some people. She's going to send it ahead. Oh, it's just taken the other way by prep. This comes down. Rutgers prep staying strong on it, and it goes out. So it's going to be, oh, that went off the Rutgers prep player, so Central will get it. A little hard to see on that far side for me from the booth. Oh, and Hopkins has a chance at it here. Hopkins gets on it. Parente with her. Hopkins and Parente. Parente has the lead on it. Park is going to go ahead. No call. Oh, and there was a good chance for Johnson, but she couldn't quite corral it. Johnson gets knocked down. And they will call it. And just about every fan in the stands was up on their feet in that last little segment there. It'll be interesting to see what Central will get out of this.
George, how about the physicality in this game?
Oh man, you don't see it. You definitely don't see it in every soccer game, man. But this is a big opportunity here for Abby Gavond here to get it started here. See if Central can get on the board here. First real opportunity of the half with 27-16 to go in this game. Refs indicating to the Rutgers Prep players where they can be. Gavon will send it with a curve. The rebound came out. Parker's hit on the deck there as they collided. Oh, and down goes Vanilla. Oh my goodness, there's so much that just happened there. Players tripping over each other. There's another slide over there, so it's going to be Central's ball.
Crowd has come alive here.
This is a lot happening fast there, like a Soraya Parker.
Couldn't even comprehend it.
I couldn't even comprehend it either. Soraya Parker got tangled with a Central offensive player there, and that looked very dangerous. And then that came out, and then there was another opportunity.
Gosh.
Oh, and down goes Gavon. No call.
It seems like every possession
going to be sent
here,
the other
George.
way, and that one's kicked out. So Central will get it. This game getting very physical here, moving almost too fast to keep up with here. Here goes Wallace. Wallace for Hopkins. And that will be guided out by the Rutgers Prep player there. Are you not entertained?
The band performing the back gives it a suspense.
Yeah, let's just add some theme music along with this. This very high emotion game.
Definitely.
Tempers flaring clearly in this one. And Vanilla's knocked to the deck there. This one will go out here, and it will be Central's ball. Tashi's going to throw it in. That's going to be kicked up high. Central's going to have an opportunity at it. Good box out from Rutgers Prep there on Vanilla. That's going to be sent the other way here by Central, though, as it will be collected by Rutgers Prep. It's going to be sent all the way down. Look out. The speed of number 8 on Rutgers Prep is very dangerous. And this is going to be sent the other way. Oh, and down they go. Herb is saying, I didn't do anything.
Ref's gotten a little too comfortable in the whistle. It seemed like the Rutgers Pratt player just tripped on that play.
Did look like it, but to be fair, Herb's hands were on her back, so it is actually just a very smart play by that Rutgers Prep player there. She probably felt the hands behind her and decided, you know what, I'll probably be able to draw this. The ref's been a little bit on the whistle. So here is a big opportunity here for Rutgers Prep. And they'll send one across. That one's in the net. And Rutgers Prep will start with a 1-goal lead here. So that's a tough one to swallow there for Central, as they've looked so good in this game, but, you know, sometimes that's just how it goes. Central's just got to stay with it. Still plenty of time for them to tie this one up, and they've had opportunities. They just need to keep going and stay strong on it here, as Tenor's going to come in for Parente. So, Central ball. Here's Dendis. Dendis will send it outside for Vanilla. Dendis and Vanilla have been on the field the whole game. Here's Prep back on it. Dendis is knocked to the ground. And this is going to be taken here by Prep. Oh, and a nice kick by Herb to send it across towards Hopkins. Hopkins has the Prep player right on her. And Johnston will find Hopkins. Gavon gets tripped up. No call. Here goes Johnston. Dendis. Vanilla is going to look ahead for Tenor. There's a nice kick by Dendis to keep it going. Here's Gavond for Tenor. Tenor has Hopkins. Oh, and it's just a little too far. My goodness. Guided out there. And it's prep ball. My goodness. Another big opportunity for Central. The pass just wasn't quite there. This one's going to find its way all the way to number 8 of Rutgers Prep. The speed is ridiculous. And this is taken the other way by Wallace. Oh, and there's a chance here for Central. Gavond has Hopkins. Sent it way too far for Hopkins, unfortunately, there. And Rutgers Prep will get back on it. 22:05 to go in this one. Still more than half of the half to play. So Central, plenty of time to turn this one around. They just cannot let another one in on the other end here. Here's Johnston. It's going to go all the way back. Number 29 on Rutgers Prep. Tenor almost able to get in front of that one, but that one's sent out. So it'll be Central ball with Artashi. All right, Central, no need to play with urgency quite yet. They still have plenty of time, but you know, as time goes by, obviously will become more of a factor. Right now, they don't necessarily have to worry about it too much. This one's going to be sent down the end here. That one eventually finds its way out, so it'll be Central ball. Here goes Vanilla looking for Tenor. Tenor able to get on it, but it goes off her foot, so it will be Rutgers Prep ball here. Good chance for Central with a couple of great chances in this half. It's just haven't quite been able to connect on them. Well, might as well do that again there as that went off of a Central player. So another throw in here for Rutgers Prep. That one's going to go down the end. Herb trying to slow up the attack from Rutgers Prep. Oh, it was a good drop pass. It's collected again here. It's going to be all the way back. Oh, and that one's going to go out. So Wallace will take it for Central. Wallace is going to send it towards Tenor. Tenor tries to push along. Here is Dendis. Dendis with a nice move. Here's Tonke. And that one goes out on Rutgers Prep. I thought that went off her foot. So here's Dendis. Oh, what a move by Rutgers Prep there. And this is going to be sent back in towards the center. Here's a chance for Vanilla. Vanilla couldn't quite find the ball there. Looking back across, Artashi. My goodness, that had another opportunity there from Central. If you think some of those first half opportunities maybe went the other way, we'd be looking at a different game right now, but can't dwell on the past here. Here's Dendis. Artashi is going to send it all the way down. Let's see, that hit off someone in front. What are they going to say here? It's going to be Central ball. With the free kick here. I didn't quite see what happened there, but nonetheless, Central will get on it here. Artashi looking at a diagonal line towards the net here from the sideline. This one's going to come all the way down. It's going to roll and just wide of the net there as Sarai Parker will let that one go out. No one could quite get on it there for Central. So Rutgers Prep will collect it here. Playing very slow now, unsurprisingly, considering they have a narrow lead and if you're Rutgers Prep, you're going to want to take as much time off the clock as possible. Central is just one bounce away from tying this game right back up. If they can do so, I believe we will have some overtime, which would just add another level of intensity to this game that is already very intense between these two teams. Fancinelli is able to get it to Wallace. Wallace, and eventually finds its way to Angelina Tenor. That was going to be brought back by Rutgers Prep, and Rutgers Prep's going to get back on it. Ooh, dangerous play there from Central, but no call. That one's going to go. Central saying it's their ball. What are the refs saying, though? They're saying it's... They will say, they will agree with Central here. Very exciting game. Hopefully Central can get right back in it here. Oh, it looks like they're going to roll it the other way now. So, a little bit of a conference amongst the officials. And it will be Rutgers Prep ball, actually, here. Oh, what a move from the Rutgers Prep player. Get it inside. Central able to kick it the other way here. It was off the head there of Tenor. That one finds its way all the way down inside. Artashi's just going to play it out to stop that momentum there. Fighting for it on the far end there. Hard to see who it is, but it'll be Central ball here. Artashi is going to send it ahead, looking for Tenor. This one is kicked high and bounces around in front. I think they're saying it goes off a hand there. So it will be Rutgers Prep ball. Central definitely now has got to start playing with a bit of a sense of urgency. Just under 16 minutes to go in this one. And they really just got to bury that next opportunity they get.
Really need a stop on defense here.
That too.
Cannot let this lead go to 2 for Rutgers Prep.
Basically, Rutgers Prep would probably seal it with a goal here. Hopefully they don't do that. That goes off the bar and stays in, and Central's going to kick this all the way down. Danger zone there for Keller. This one's going to go all the way over. That one, a touch pass there for Rutgers Prep. Got all the way across number 17. This one bounces high. Central is able to collect it here as Gavond finds Herb to Artashi. Artashi with a nice move to keep it going. Here's Tanke. Tanke looking for Dendis a little too far. That one will fall all the way back to Johnston. Johnston's going to send it in, and Prep will just let this one slide out. So here goes Prep with the throw in. Dendis is there. Light header to Tonke that eventually winds up in the center here as Vanilla was trying to send it in. This one's taken. Herb able to kick it the other way. Vanilla on the ball here. To get it all the way back to Herb. Herb with a nice move. Keep it with Central here. Rolling it along here is Artashi. That one finds its way out, and they will say it's Rutgers Prep ball here. And a substitution here for Central. Can't quite see who came in and who went out, but looks like Johnson went out for Parente. This one's going to be thrown a little too far. Here's an opportunity for Central as Dendis is able to kick this ahead. Vanilla had a chance to fight for it there. Dendis ends up on the ground. And it will be Rutgers prep ball. 13-14 to go here in this game. See if Central can get back in this one here. This one's going to go all the way down. Settled by Francinelli. Sent ahead here by Tonke, and this is going to go towards Parente, but Prep will get on it here. That kick's going to go all the way, just a little too far for number 8 on Prep. Here goes Tonke for Parente. A little bit of hand fighting there, and it will be Prep ball here. Central's just got to get something going offensively here. They do not have all day. So here is Prep with the bomb into the zone here. That one's going to go all the way out the back, though, for Central. Central have some time here to set something up. They'll play it to Keller here. Keller's had a great game. One goal that went in. Can't really say it was her fault. That went about 6 different directions before it went in the net, so. There's Parente. And Wallace. That one is taken away by Prep. Look out, here they come. This is going to be sent over the center. Good defense by Central, but this comes back to number 8. That's too high. And
another
through the
field
uprights
goal.
again. Here we... Oh, man. Central's got to get it into the offensive end here sooner rather than later.
Yeah, you don't want to wait until the final few minutes to start cracking down on, these offensive sets. You don't want to rush your offense. You kind of want, these opportunities right here, right off of stops you get from defense, transition them right here. They've gotten a decent amount of good looks this game. Definitely could translate them into something here.
A lot of good looks, but none all that recently. So
yeah,
they really need to get back on the horse here. That one is too far for the Rutgers Prep player there. This one's going to be sent. Trying to get it back over the midfield line here. Do eventually here. Here is Tashe. That's going to go all the way down the line here. Never quite goes out. Ooh, danger there from Dendis as she was closing in on the goaltender, Sarai Parker. Here's the throw. And, oh, there's a hit there, and they will actually call this one. I think it would have been kind of a crime if they didn't call that one. So it will be a free kick here for Central. Big opportunity here to see if they can translate it into something.
This is how Rutgers Prep scored their first goal, so
hopefully Central can do the same here. This one bounces around. Couldn't quite get on it. Goes off of Wallace. Look out, here comes Rutgers Prep. Herb was the last standing. Here is Keller, and she will stay with it. Good decision by Keller to get there. Under 10 minutes to go in this one. That one bounces out there. Last to touch it was Rutgers Prep, so Central will get on it. One's going to go into the attacking zone for Rutgers Prep here. Rutgers Prep has controlled for most of this second half, aside from a few very big opportunities for Central. Central's just got to bring the energy back. They had it early on in the second half here. Look out as Rutgers Prep was starting to mount something. Central will send it out. So, with a throw-in from the 10-yard line here. Rutgers Prep will send it. Nice defensive head there from, I believe that was Herb. But it's right back to Rutgers Prep there. Rutgers Prep stays with it a bit here. Artashi's able to get on it, and she'll send it out as well. Not really any other play she could have done there. Just a little too high, and that will go out. Did that go off a Central player? It might have.
I think it
Let's
did.
see what the refs say. No, it went off a Rutgers Prep player last. So Tashi did not touch the ball. Will be Central ball here. As Keller will boot this one out. Found Dendis, was looking for Tonke, put a little bit too much on it. Time is starting to tick away here. 7 minutes to go in this one. Rutgers Prep with the ball, that goes out, and they will send that Central's way. Wallace trying to find Vanilla, and this was going to be knocked back into the center here. Nice header there from Wallace, but it's going to be taken. Oh, what a move from Prep, and they score. Oh, boy. And that might be the killer right there. Just an amazing move there from number 8. What a goal. I just can't say anything else but what a goal. I mean, it was a great shot, a great move.
Right out of the reach of Keller,
might do
too.
it in. I don't have the name.
Man, that hurts.
They don't have it. I'm going to guess it's that one, but I'm not sure. I can't make that guess, but, I mean, you look at the stat line. So Central's, if they want to get back in this one, they're going to need something, and they're going to need it now. So we'll play a little bit more, nothing to lose, I'm guessing. They're going to maybe put a little bit more aggression here, which is what they're going to have to do. Extra people in the box. So here goes Rutgers Prep, and watch out. Here goes number 8 again, all alone, keeping it in. Puts it over the center. Dangerous location there. Almost made it 3-0. As Rutgers Prep has came on late in this one. So it'll be Prep ball again here. 5:44 to go. Central still not out of the woods. I mean, 2-0. There's still an opportunity to come back in a game like this, but it's definitely become a lot harder now, and a corner kick for Rutgers Prep will not make it any easier here.
Just goal at the wrong time, George. Just seemed like, you know, with any life Central had, just kind of out the window. Now they still have a chance here, but it's definitely going to be harder with 5 minutes left. Might be hitting the panic mode button.
Yeah, just the way, I mean, you kind of knew it was coming for Rutgers Prep for a while there. They had been dominating for most of the half, and they put that together. It did feel like a kind of different team came out for this second half from Rutgers Prep. You know, right from the start, there was more speed, more intensity. So, and see if Central can maybe pull a miracle here, but barring anything like that, Rutgers Prep will stay undefeated. But there's still 4:29 to go, and Dendis makes a nice play here. Dendis is going to stay on it. Sarai Parker is going to send it away. Well, if there's anyone who's going to get something going, it's going to be Lexi Dendis. 7 goals, 3 assists, leads the team. Team captain. Definitely the most dangerous goal scorer on the team right now. Here's Herb. Herb will send this straight into the sky. Wallace will get on it. This one's sent back the other way. Here goes Rutgers Prep. Rutgers Prep is not taking their foot off the gas pedal whatsoever. Still putting lots of pressure on Central. Just too far here. Herb's going to try and get to it. Just wide. This will come back to Megan Keller here. On second goal, there really wasn't much he could have done there as well. It's just a very, very good shot. This is going to be fought for here. 3:13 to go. Rutgers Prep's just going to start passing this one around to let that time go. Central almost got on it there. This is going to go all the way down. Look out. There's I believe that was a stop from Megan Keller.
Good positioning there by Keller. You can't fault her really for those 2 goals. Just perfect positioning by Rutgers Prep, putting it right out of her reach. She still had a good game defensively with a lot of saves.
Yeah, she had a very strong game. Oh, a little bit of extracurricular there. .222 to go in this one. Central's really going to need some magic here if they want to come back. Here's Fancinelli going to try and get it going. Fancinelli's going to put it back. Rutgers Prep will get on it. Artashi's going to try and continue. Under 2 minutes to go in this one. Well, it's been a good one here at Stewart Field. Senior night for Hunterdon Central. And both teams have looked very good in this one. And Central, by no means, the scoreline definitely does not reflect the way this game was. And it's 2-0. It kind of looks like Rutgers Prep dominated this one, but they definitely did not. It's very easily could have been a very different game if, some things maybe gone a little differently in the first half for Central. Tonke gets knocked down. 1:16 to go. It'll be Central ball here. Central's just going to try and get something on the board here as Dendis will send it, and Parker will lay down on it here. Take her time trotting it out. Send a punt all the way down. Johnston's able to get on it. Johnston's going to send it all the way. Central's definitely going to play to the whistle here. It came all the way back to Parker. 40 seconds remaining in this one. Parker's going to send it out again. It's going to be Central ball. They will run with it here. Artashi is going to get on it as quick as she can. Here's the kick. Looking for something to happen in that center there. 14 to go. Just trying to get something on the board. This one goes out. Just 10 minutes. Wallace will take it. She'll throw it for Tonke. Vanessa Tonke is going to look to the center. And that will do it here. Rutgers Prep will win over Central 2-0 here. But still a very good game from Central. They look strong, and this is against one of the best teams in the state. Central will drop to 7-2-1, and Rutgers Prep will continue their undefeated season at 8-0. Any closing remarks, Josh?
Stay tuned tomorrow, Friday, football game. HGTV's best. Tyler will be on the mic for that one, but that's it for us.
Yep, that'll be all. Have a good night, and stay tuned for Hunterdon Central Television tomorrow. 2 big games. It's field hockey at 3 p.m. start of the Hunterdon Warren Sussex tournament, and then it is football to close it out. Have a good night, everyone.